Morning. Morning, Sleepy Head. Morning. I like sleeping in a van. Like, that is our bed. I like literally just climb over, like start the car, warm it up. Man.
Wes is such a morning person, but it takes me a while, so we got some coffee and I'm starting to wake up.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in Dingle, Ireland, which is like southwest on a peninsula. This place, okay, we've been driving around a little bit, but this place is the greenest. The landscape is the most beautiful we've seen so far. And right, because it's sunny and the clouds are always moving here in Ireland, we're gonna go check out like outside of the city first.
And then we'll show you Dingle after. Yeah. The town is really cute. It's like a fisherman's village. It has such a nice little vibe. We saw some of it last night. But first we're going to take advantage of the clear skies, drive around the peninsula, and then we will come back.
So in the last video, people in the comments asked, where do we sleep? Where do we park the van? Okay, here, this is a parking lot. It's just like your standard pay €1 an hour parking lot. And at night, like at 6:30, it's free. So we just spent the night here along with like a bunch of other camper vans. So I guess on the weekend, well, I guess even during the week, you can park here and they don't bother you. So that was last night. The night before, it was in a hotel, like a hotel parking lot, pretty big parking lot.
So if you come to Dingle, look for the car park by all these sailboats. And there's also really nice washrooms at the grocery store here. The Super Value, I don't know what it is. It's open late. And it's clean, super washrooms at Super Value.
Okay, Fel. Okay, I think I messed up something here. Don't tell Felicia, but I think I left something on the top of the car. So we were at this last stop. I had like a bunch of stuff in my heads, and I put something on the top of the van. I can't remember what it is, and I don't remember picking it up before we were driving off. So I'm not gonna say anything until it's gone. Like, I know what it is, but Felicia doesn't know. Hey Fel, how you doing?
Good. It's so pretty.
He was a little bit shy. He was trying to mate his mate. The lady was a little bit timid, or he was.
Can you imagine? It's like busloads of tourists getting off here, and then they're trying to do their thing.
The sheep are just trying to get down, and we're just watching.
Everything is so picture perfect. We're only about halfway through a loop drive that someone in the car park recommended for us to do. And honestly, we've stopped so many times because everywhere, every lookout point is so beautiful. Whether it's sheep or islands or this beach, cliffs, everything is just so beautiful. And I think, I mean, we've just kind of started the road trip, but I think this is my favorite place so far. This beach, I could just picture coming back, renting a little house in the hills for a month, writing a book or something. Like, I really like this beach, and I don't know what it's called because it's not loading on our map, but I'll figure it out and we'll let you guys know. It's so pretty. I'm sure the Ring of Kerry is just as beautiful, but the thing about today is that we can see so far out. And on that end there's the Skellig Islands, which I think was one of the locations for Star Wars or something. And on this end you can see the Blasket Islands. And we met a surfer in the parking lot, and he was just talking about how he comes here, he has nothing to do, he has his coffee, he lives in a camper van. It's bigger than ours, but it's just such a peaceful life on this coast. I like Dingle a lot.
So here's a perfect example of how big the buses are compared to the actual road. This is a reasonable sized road. Maybe it's like, well, it's 2 lanes for the most part. The middle line, the bus drives on both sides. Like, so you cannot, when you're going around a corner, you can definitely, like, you have to wait for the bus. And there's some times where you have to pull over, let the bus through. Luckily for us, we're going in the same direction as the buses, and we're actually just following him. I'm driving right in the middle of the road too. So a guy told us about this route. We're doing like a ring around the edge of the peninsula, and it is a 1-hour drive. We've been doing it for about 3 hours, but we're like, there's so many spots we're missing too. Like, we could easily spend all day on this 1-hour drive just because of how beautiful everything is, how many lookout points there are, how different the landscape is when you go around the mountain. There's this big like cavern, or there's this cliffs, or this blue fields, like
Blue fields.
what? Green fields. Oh geez, like it's so photogenic, this Ireland, just from this west side, the west coast, whatever. Photogenic.
Conquered somehow. Oh, when I'm done, I would never think I'd be until now. But if I wait too long, I won't be waiting. I bet the second chance will not be dating. I wanna hide away, but it be fading. I know the second chance will not be waiting.
We came to Dick Mack's pub because a lady we met in Killarney said that we had to go here because there's a running joke between locals, I guess, and people say, oh, where's St. Mary's Church? And they say, across from Dick Mack's pub. Where's Dick Mack's pub? Across from St. Mary's Church. And apparently the Irish are not so good with directions, so that's what she told us, and that's what brought us here, and I'm so glad we came.
Yeah, like, okay, this bar, I don't know if it might be the most popular here in Dingle. Like, last night I walked in there, I didn't even go in, it was too busy to go in. And during the day, or like half the bar is a leather shop. Like, a guy makes belts. Believe it or not, as we were in there, a family went in there and it says, is there a guy here for leather? And he's like, oh, he doesn't come in on Monday, or until Monday.
And apparently a lot of the bars traditionally, like years ago in Ireland, would have 2 functions. So during the day it would be one thing, like a hardware store, a leather store, whatever it might be, and at night it would be a pub because it was just cost effective to have dual purpose shops for rent or whatever it is. And a lot of them changed in Ireland, but in Dingle here they still have that. And so I think it was really neat to see. I mean, it's not a weekday, so we didn't see the leather guy in, but I think that's a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, the tourists, the bartender was telling us the tourists love it, so we're not going to change it. I like it here.
So there's this interesting thing here. There's 2 rooms, like, it looks like coat rooms, or like little like waiting rooms, but like that was where the women used to sit and drink their beer, or for like meetings. So,
because years and years ago it wasn't acceptable for the women to be seen in pubs. And so they had them closed off in these little rooms with a window, and you could order and then close the curtains. It was cool. I didn't even know that.
So that was our first Irish pub. Great experience. I still haven't tried Guinness yet, so that'll be maybe soon. We're gonna have to do like a full Irish, like a pub. We're gonna have to do a pub video or something.
We're gonna get some lunch because today we're hoping to get to Limerick to meet one of our viewers. And I vote grocery store for lunch because they had some pretty good things for not a lot of money.
Yeah, grocery stores out here. They got some hot food. Let's do it.
Have to persist. If I don't, I'll never know what I'll miss. Sometimes backfire, but I never had a vision like this. Vision like this. Vision like
Pizza, pizza.
I never had a vision like this. Vision like
It is nighttime and we are in Limerick, Ireland. It's like a couple hours. It took like 4 hours to drive here. There's traffic. There's some sort of sports game and traffic. But we're here. And Felicia, what are we doing here?
We're going to meet some of our viewers. They watch our videos and they messaged us. And so we're passing through to meet them. And I'm actually really excited. This is my favorite part about YouTube, meeting you guys.
So we just crushed a pizza and we're gonna hit the road. So I don't know if we're gonna film anymore tonight, but if that's it, I just want to say adios amigos. Tomorrow is another day and the next video is gonna be the Cliffs of Moher, which are supposed to be epic.
Yeah, like everywhere we go so far has been beautiful. But we're gonna continue the road trip, and thank you guys for watching.
Adios amigos. How bad does it smell like pizza in here?
This van smells bad. Hopefully we smell better.
And for those holy shit. And for those of you guys who asked about showering, we don't. We don't.
No, we did once. In the last week we've showered twice.
So 2 showers a week, pretty good. We're hoping our viewer that we meet tonight will let us shower, please. Let us shower, we stink.
She'll probably smell us and be like, first things first, go and shower.
So we stay. So fucking hell. So last night. Okay, stop. Okay. So this is fucking crap. Okay, stop. So last night we got. Oh my God, it's so bright. So last night we got here like 8 o'clock at night. It was dark. I can't even look at the camera. Jesus. So last night. Oh, Jesus Christ.